Okay, sometimes it's a long thing, sometimes it's not so long. Okay, we will start seated on our mat. Make yourself nice and comfortable. And let's play a little bit of music. Do, 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 da, da, bum. Okay, so today, yoga for medicine, we're looking at working the upper back, the shoulders, and the lungs. So really expanding the lungs. So sitting comfortably in Sukhasana. And then start to rotate your head side to side. Start with the neck. We did the neck yesterday. We did the neck and the shoulders yesterday. So we're working down the body. So rotate from side to side. Bringing the chin to the chest. Fully releasing into the upper neck, the lower neck, where the neck inserts into the back. Do a full rotation. Round in the other direction. Perfect. Now bring your chin up to the sky, lengthen through the spine. Take a lovely big inhalation. And then as you exhale, round through your back, arch your spine. So inhale, float the crown of the head, lengthen through the spine. Make the neck long, let the shoulders draw away from the ears. Exhale, round through the back and arch the spine. Inhale, lift crown of the head, look up at the sky, let the shoulders melt away, and then round through the back and arch the spine. 2 more. Beautiful length. Let the crown of the head float up, make the neck long. Bring the chin to the chest, arch the spine, and round through the back. 1 more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, round through the back and arch the spine. And then come back to a neutral position and then rotate. Inhale to lengthen. Let the shoulders melt from the ears. And over to the other side. Inhale to lengthen. And then release. So let's just take that big rotation, an opening of the heart, a rotation of the arms and the shoulders. Perfect. And then float across and back. Float across and back. Across and back. As if you were floating through the sea with one arm. This is really working into the shoulders and the arms. A little bit of the back, and then open and over your head. As if you were combing long hair all the way down. Really mobilize into that shoulder, into the back of the neck and upper back. Change your sides, slide and float. Just going through water that has that resistance there. And then up and over. Up and over. Oh, lovely. And again. And then lift up. Big breath. Open up. Hands to the heart. Breathe in positive energy. Open into cactus arms. And again, inhale. Open into cactus arms. Now mobilize the neck. Perfect. Spinal twist again. And note how much easier it is to twist round. That lovely length. And then swap sides. And then release. Let's lie down. Hugging our knees into our chest. Massaging our back into the earth. And bring our nose to our knees. So we're curling into a little ball. We're rocking from side to side. Massaging into the kidneys, into the rhomboids, the back. And then melt your shoulders down, melt your head down, and just still hug your knees. Now bring your toes up to the sky and give those feet a little rotation, a little shake. Softness in your knees. Melt your shoulders into the earth. And then wiggle and rotate those feet, those ankles, pointing, flexing. Then reach up with those toes to the sky, stretch out, then flex those feet, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. So as we flex, feel that lovely stretch down the back of the legs. And then as you point, lengthen. Now, as you point, Float up the arms, stretch up, but keep glued to the mat. And flex the palms as well. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Lovely. Now point, stretch, keeping the head glued to the mat. Take the shoulders off and reach and stretch as high as you can. And then melt the shoulders back down. Inhale those shoulders up. Exhale back down. Wonderful. Breathe in as you stretch up in the sky. Breathe out as you melt down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hug those knees. Massage the back. And now place the feet flat on the floor with the knees bent. Bring those arms out into a T shape with the palms either facing up or down, whatever works for your shoulders. And then just drop your knees one way and look away from where the knees are going. So you're feeling that stretch mainly in the lower back. The shoulders are melted into the earth. And then up to the sky. And then over to the other side. Feeling that stretch just in the lower back. A little bit into the shoulders as we rotate over. And then back to the center. And then again, just do that little rock. A little stretch over. Looking away from where the knees drop. And then back to the center. And then over again. And then back to the center. And now this time as we drop the knees, look away and take the top hand to the top knee and draw the leg across. Maybe taking hold of the toe, or maybe just holding the knee towards the chest. Making sure the shoulders stay in contact with the floor to get that wonderful twist and that lovely stretch. And then come back to the center, over to the other side. Get that lovely stretch, hands to the top knee, maybe extending the leg and stretching a little bit more, or maybe just holding the knee. Then come back to the center. Now bring your arms into cactus arms. The palms are facing the sky, and the chest just opens up to the world. Yes, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Now your knees are bent, your feet are flat. Start to just open into a lovely opening of the hips and draw the soles of the feet together. This is a reclining bound angle pose. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees just flop open. Let the chest melt. Inhale, and as you exhale, into the earth a little bit more. Close those eyes or lower the gaze. Chest rises and then falls. Open the heart, not the shoulders, and let's concentrate on filling the lungs. Take a lovely inhalation through the nose, as if you were pumping up a balloon. The lungs expand and fill. And then as you exhale, just like you deflated a balloon, the lungs sink back. So inhale, chest rises, shoulders melt into the earth. And now as you exhale, feel the chest sink back down. Take a wonderful deep breath in, fill the lungs, melt the elbows, shoulders, knees into the earth as we expand the lungs. And then, like you're taking the stopper out of a balloon. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale. And again, inhale. Through the nose with the mouth closed, the chest rises. Fill up right to the top. And then as we expand, we can't expand anymore, just let go. Lovely. Bring the knees into the chest. Massage the back. A little rock from side to side. Perfect. Now with the feet flat on the floor, hands to the mat, start to rock and tilt to massage the lower back. Into the earth, palms down. This is great for the lower hips, the lumbar spine. We're going to start to rock up, healing each vertebrae off the mat and float up into a lovely bridge. The palms are to the earth, maybe touching the ankles. Start to rock and tilt the pelvis, squeeze the buttocks, start to float the hips high, push the weight into the heels, melt the shoulders underneath and open the heart, expand the chest, squeeze the glutes, feel that wonderful opening of the chest. lovely. This is shining the heart chakra as well. The shoulders are melting down. The back is extended. It's a lovely opening, and you're drawing the scapula back and down. And now melt each vertebrae down and release the scapula as you melt the back into the earth. Then the buttocks touch the mat and release. So tilt and rock the pelvis. Squeeze the buttocks, unpeel the hips. Lift up nice and high into a bridge. Eyes looking up to the sky. Just open up, melting those shoulders into the earth, drawing the scapula under. Now, if you can, interlace the fingers and point the fingers towards the toes and draw the shoulders under and back. So it's a lovely chest opener, as well as really working into the upper back. And then slowly release the arms and melt the body down into the earth. Relax the shoulders. Now float the arms back as we lift the hips. Shine the heart, the earth, and float the hands down by your sides. Tilt and rock, unpeel each vertebrae, all up through the thoracic spine, lift the arms, float up and lengthen through. So it's a lovely stretch from the top of the knees to the fingers. And then slowly melt down to the earth with control and relax. Let's hug the knees, massage the back, and then start to dangle the toes, pointing, walking, stretching, and then give those legs a little shake and a little release. Give those arms a little shake and a little release. And then cross those heels, rock from side to side, massaging into the shoulders, the kidneys, the back, and then rock up into a seated Sukhasana. And then come into an all-fours position, cow-cat. Palms are down, fingers are pointing to the top of the mat. Now dip the spine, look up at the sky, inhale, let the shoulders melt. Just a small lower back. Now as we exhale, we're working into the thoracic spine, the upper back, the neck and the shoulders. Draw the chin to the chest, push the earth away with the hands. Now inhale, float the crown of the head high, look up at the sky. Exhale, round through the back and arch the spine. Let the neck dangle. Now lift the crown of the head, look up at the sky. Release the neck. Maybe do a little rotation of the neck as we look up. And then exhale, round through the back, arch the spine. Take a wonderful deep breath as you inhale. And then exhale. Let's come into puppy dog. We bring our elbows down, we keep our bottom high, and we melt our chest down. This is a lovely release into the shoulders, the upper back, as you just sink your body into the earth. Maybe put the forehead into the mat, or maybe the chin into the mat as you open into the shoulders, whatever works for you. You're feeling that stretch across the upper back, bottom stays high. Lovely. And then come back into all fours. Take one hand up to the sky, float it up, inhale. Beautiful alignment from the fingertips down to the wrist. And as you exhale, melt your shoulder to the earth and look up to the sky, bending the supporting elbow. Here we go. So we inhale up. And then as we exhale, we let go. We inhale, open up. Beautiful length. Exhale down. One more like this. And then come into a puppy dog, melt the elbows down, keep the bottom high, melt the chest into the earth, and release and let go. That's a lovely release of the back, a lovely letting go into the lumbar spine. Beautiful. And then back into all fours. Let's do the other side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. So as we inhale, we lift and look up to the heavens. As we exhale, we bring the shoulder to the earth. Two more. Wonderful. So it's a lovely release. Last one. Inhale, beautiful lift. And exhale, just melt down. And then release back into all fours and just rotate the neck, arch the back. And dip. Now work your back in a way that feels good to you. You may feel good sitting into an extended child's pose. Stretching out, melting the bottom to the heels, walking the fingers to the top of the mat, melting the forehead down. You feel good, stretching and lengthening. And letting the shoulders melt. Arching and rounding. Beautiful. Now take your hands to one corner of the mat, then sit back into your heels and stretch into the side body. So I reach into the corner and we're melting our bottom to our heels. You feel the stretch across the side of the body, shoulder area. Come back. Then to the other corner. Melt your bottom into your hips, heels into your bottom. And then come back, puppy dog, elbows to the mat, chest comes down, and then back to the centre. Just release the neck, beautiful. Float one arm up again, inhale, and this time bring the shoulder down and keep it down and look up to the sky, palm facing the sky, and take the other hand up into the air and rotate the wrists in the air as if you're turning a light bulb into the sky. Now the hand in the air, take it to your lower back and just draw your shoulder back and look up to the sky. Fantastic. And then lift the arm up to the sky, rotate again, and then palms to the earth and come back into all fours. Arch the spine and dip and look up at the sky. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and as you exhale, let the neck just angle. Let's do the other side. Inhale up. As you exhale down, bring the shoulder down. Rest down, look up to the sky, float the arm up, and do a rotation in the air with the hand in the air. And then bring that hand to the lower lumbar spine, lift the shoulder back, look up to the sky, feel that opening of the chest. Wonderful. Good, and then bring both hands to the mat, elbows down. Back into puppy dog, melt the chest, and then back into all fours. Both hands to the corner and stretch as you sink your bottom into your heel. So it's like you're reaching to the corner of the mat with both hands and you're sinking your bottom into your heel, feeling the stretch across the side body, and back to the centre, other side. And come back to the centre. Just release the neck, let's tuck the toes. Push up into a downward facing dog, scoop up the hips, melt the heels, start to pedal the feet, let the head hang between the arms, and just do a little march of those feet, wake up the legs. We've done a lot with those today, in the upper back. Start to walk the feet towards the hands, dangle in a forward fold, resting the chest on the side, and then come up slowly, one vertebra at a time, unpeel, uncurl, unwind. Lovely. Now inhale up to the sky, extended mountain pose, and exhale, open the arms with cactus arms. Here we go. Inhale, breath in, exhale, and again, breathe in, breathe out. Two more. One more. Lovely. Let's rotate those arms back as if you were swimming backwards. Perfect. And then hands down your thighs, slide down through your knees into your shins and dangle. Softness in your breath and hang. Now take the backs of the hands to the floor and stand on the palms. So push down with the toes, head to the mat to the knees. Push with the toes and pull up with the hands. Stretch into the back. Pull and push. Feel that wonderful stretch. And release, sink the chest to the sides. Now stretch again. And then chest to the thighs. One more time. Push down and pull up. And then release. Dangle the arms. Give them a shake. Now come up with beautiful sunshine arms. Inhale. And hands to the heart. Ooh, release the neck. Let's do a lovely sway. A little release. Side to side. Beautiful. Let's do that little bend. Perfect. Waking up the hips. Fantastic. So we've had a nice little stretch of the upper back. Let's float the arms up and down and sink into the hips. We strengthen. Open and then swing. Wake up. Yes. 2 more. One more. And release. Good. Give those feet a little pedal. Rotate the shoulders. Fantastic. Let's bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Melt your chest to your thighs. Halfway lift, stretch and elongate the back of the thighs. Now melt your chest to your thighs. Keep 1 foot forward. Step back onto your tiptoe as if you're about to run a race. Your front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Good alignment from the ankle to the knee. Then float up into a beautiful crescent lunge, bending into that back knee. Elbows come down in towards the ribs, and then float up, straighten both legs. Down, up, down, and up. Make sure you're bending into that back knee and focusing on drawing that hip forwards as you open the heart. Let's do it again. One more time. Now as you bend into that knee, bring the hand to the floor, level with the toes, and then float up, straighten the back leg into a twisted high lunge. Open up, beautiful alignment. Lovely, you can stay low if you wish. Bring both hands to the floor and drop the back knee, uncurl the toe, and then into a twisted low lunge. Beautiful, lovely low lunge. Drop the knee, uncurl the toe. Make sure that back leg is at a tilt, so you're stretching into the hip flexor, holding it here. Good, bring both hands to the floor, then float up into a lovely low lunge. Open the heart. Fantastic. Now place both hands to the floor and then push back onto that and have a little bit of a stretch of that hamstring. So feel it into the hamstring. Maybe lift the toe and place the heel down. Melt your chest to the side. That wonderful stretch. And then bring your hands to the floor. Bring that foot back. Curl the toe and come into that standing position. Float up into an extended mountain pose. Hands nice and high. High breath. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, halfway lift, beautiful stretch, and then melt. Keep the other foot forward, step back onto the tiptoe, make sure you've got your balance. So some of you will want to stay here, that's absolutely fine. Look at the alignment from the ankle to the knee isn't over the toes, and then you float up, holding it here. So you may only be able to go to here, that's fine. Open into crescent lunge. Make sure the heel is up at the back and you open the heart, lift, straighten, and then lower, lift and lower. So look at your alignment as you lower. We've got a straight line down our back, from the crown of our head all the way down, working into that hip flexor there. So we bend and lift. Open the heart, draw the scapula back. 2 more. Oh, 1 more. Perfect. Bring the hand level. Keep the front knee bent, straighten the back leg, and then look up to the sky, open out into a twisted high lunge. The front knee is bent, straight and strong. Lovely. Bring both hands to the floor, palms down. Drop the back knee, uncurl the toe, and then float up. Open the heart. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to the floor and stretch back into a stretch for the hamstrings. Lift up the toes. So you're really feeling it down the back of the hamstrings as you reach forwards. Excellent. Holding it here. And then come back, tuck the toe, and then step forward, forward fold and come up. Beautiful extended mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart space. Lovely. Mobilize the neck. Beautiful. Let's sink into chair, weight into the heels. Relax the shoulders. Open the heart. Sink down a little bit lower if you can. Now melt your chest to your thighs and hold the backs of the knees. Now, with the backs of the knees, just hold and hug. Bring the nose to the knees and just hug the back of your knees. The head is hanging loosely. And then dangle the arms and straighten the legs and just dangle the arms until you touch the floor with the tiptoes. So just let the head and the neck hang. Let the arms sway through water so the whole of the neck and the back are just released and relaxed. Now take your hands to your neck area and massage around the neck area. So we worked the neck and the shoulders yesterday, so let them just release. Now it's the upper back. That back opening and just a little release. So just let the arms dangle. Now imagine you're pulling up your elbows. Pull up the elbows and back down. Pull up the elbows and back down. Pull up and back down. One more time. And just angle and sway. Good. Halfway lift, we stretch out, elongate the back of the thighs. Lift up, stretch, and then melt the toes down. Lift and stretch. Perfect. Now bend into the knees, come into all fours again. Hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. Just do a lovely little rotation. Extended child's pose. Melt your bottom down, head to the mat. Excellent. Hands out wide, palms down, forehead to the earth. Sink your bottom into your heels. Lovely. And then come into a kneeling position if your knees allow. Now, if kneeling's not your thing, so your knees are a little bit dodgy, bring them out. That's fine. Now, open up, look up to the sky, open the heart. Draw the shoulders down and back. Bring your chin to the sky, open the chest, and then release. Beautiful. Come up onto your toes, and then inhale, big lift, exhale, release. So again, you can have your legs out in front. If you can, open up. Now lift up and take hold of your ankle, and then reach up into a beautiful opening of the heart, and then release, other side. Hand to the other ankle, and then lift into an opening of the heart. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can either stay with this, alternating. You can place your hands to your lower back, just open the chest, or hands to the heels, and open into a wonderful camel. Just counter pose. Melt forwards, hands to the heart. And then just melt your chest down, your head down, and sink into your heels. Let the shoulders release. Wonderful. Let's extend the hands, come into lying down position, elbows to the mat. And then place palm upon palm and relax the forehead down into the palms. Let the shoulders hang in space. Let the tummy melt as if you were sunbathing. Relax into the earth. Good. Let the body sink and relax. Beautiful. Now slowly lift the crown of the head and take those arms back as if you were reaching to your toes. Draw the shoulders back and down and open the upper back as you reach back. Now can we float the legs as well? Come into a beautiful bow. Stretch back. And then release, rotating, shoulders come down, ear comes to the mat. Let's inhale, float back, eyes look into the top of the mat, shoulders draw back, open the heart. Exhale, release, and melt back. So we're working into the upper back as we draw and lengthen through. The shoulders come away from the mat, the hips come high, and we reach back. And then we release. So there's a lot of work here in the lower back as well. But as you lift up, the shoulders draw back and you open the heart. And then as you exhale, you come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Now bring one arm out to the side, palm down. So you're resting your hand to the floor. So palm down, coming out. Then take the other hand, come up onto the fingertips, and just roll onto your side. So you're stretching. So your palm is down, and you're looking up, and you're stretching into that shoulder. And then come back to the center, and do the same on the other side. So bring your arm into a T shape, and then come onto your fingertips on the other side, then push back, roll into that shoulder. Yes. And then come back. Bring both arms out, and take behind your back, interlace the fingers, and then lift back, draw back as if you were pointing your fingers to your heels, and draw your hips up from the sides and your toes up. Stretch back. Now melt your shoulders down. Let the shoulders hang in space. Bring the ear to the mat. Relax. Let go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now the palms are facing the earth. The shoulders are melting into the ground and you're just relaxing. Now bring the palm out again. palm to the earth, fingertips to the floor, and push and roll over to the side. You're stretching into that shoulder. And then back to the center. Other side. Hold on to your side. And back to the center. Bring both fingertips to the floor. Push up, arching through the back. Let the neck dangle. And then come into a seated Sukhasana. Beautiful. So we're working into the shoulder area and the neck yesterday. So just bring your hands back to your neck and just do a wonderful release of the shoulders. So you pull down on the shoulders and you rotate. Connected. And now bring your hands to your shoulders. Open up. And then into the upper back. And then open up. And then, so we've been focusing today on the upper back. And we're going to work on the lungs with some alternate nostril breathing and some deep breathing right into the depths of the lungs. To open the heart, inhale. And as you exhale, and then really open the rib cage. And then release. One more time. Now this time, float the arms out, float them up and down to the earth. Lie down on one side, easing the other knee down, and reach and stretch into a beautiful side body. And look underneath the armpit up to the sky, and let the head and the neck just release. And then up to the sky, over to the other side. Beautiful stretch. And then back to the center, over again. And you may note that you're going deeper and further than you did when we first started. Excellent. And back to the center. Arch through the spine, and then lift the crown of the head. Now give those shoulders a little roll and a little release. Perfect. Stretching out one leg, bringing one foot into the thigh and reach to the toes, and then inhale up to the sky, open the heart. Put the arm up and over, reach towards the toes. Beautiful, melting the chest towards the knees, lovely. Inhale up to the sky, open up. Exhale down to the earth, and inhale up. Now this time as we inhale up, look up to the sky. So you either stay here or you push up into a beautiful wild thing stretch, open the heart, and then melt your body down onto your toes, reach and stretch. And then release. Just do a lovely little sway, a little release. Beautiful. Bringing that knee in and take it over the straight leg. So hug that knee in, come into a half Lord of the Fish. So we inhale to lengthen and we draw the shoulders down and away and back as we hug the knees into the chest. Now the straight leg, flex the foot. Beautiful, holding it here. And then come back to the center and do a little rotation, little release. Float the arms up, inhale, exhale. Bring this foot in and place the foot flat. Hold the knee and reach to the toes. Level 1 would be to just reach back and open out. Level 2, take the hand to the inside of the knee and reach down, bringing the shoulder and the knee together. And then we melt your chest to your side. And then turn the palm of the hand closest to the knee up to the sky and wrap it around the leg. Place the back of the hand on the thigh. Take the other hand and then we lift. And we open out, flexing the foot of the straight leg. That's a lovely shoulder opener, holding it here. And then release. Let's counter pose, melt forward into a forward fold. And then slide back up and release. Take a lovely deep breath in, point the toes, inhale, exhale. Inhale, float up. Exhale, melt down. Oh, last one. We need to do the other side. And then we're going to go into some nostril breathing. Lovely. So, straighten the other leg. Inhale to lengthen all the way up. Exhale to reach. Lengthen through. Look up to the sky. So really open up the heart. And then float over and stretch. Looking underneath the armpit. And back to the sky. Inhale, exhale, and then again up to the sky. Lovely, one more time. And then up to the sky. Now bring that hand to the floor. Lift up, ease back if you can. Open the heart. Beautiful stretch. And then exhale, melt to the earth. Hands touch the toes. Head touches the knee if you can. And then release. Just do a little rotation. Fantastic. So bring that leg forward. Bring the other knee into the chest and take it over the straight leg. Flexing the foot of the straight leg. Inhale the opposite arm up. Hug the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist into a half Lord of the Fish. Let the shoulders melt from the ears. Lengthen the neck and back. Beautiful. And then release. Do a lovely little rotation. Bring that foot back over. Just hug the knee. Option to reach back. Open the heart. Option 2, both hands melt forward. Head towards the knee. Hand closest to the bent knee. Come round and open into opening of the heart. Lovely. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, fantastic. You've got that wonderful stretch into the back. Looking good, everyone. And then release. Ooh, give those shoulders a little rotation, a little release. Ooh, let's work into our breath now. Let's sit in a lovely, comfortable position, Sukhasana if we can. Rest your hands lightly on your knees. Let's start to breathe in through the nose. Fill the lungs with energy and oxygen. Breathe in all the way. Close those eyes, lower the gaze, keeping the mouth closed. All the way to the top. Now exhale with a out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And then, till we can get no more breath in, we inhale through the nose. And out through the mouth. Lovely. So let's do that again. Inhale. And then, you may feel a little bit congested. So we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. One thumb on one nostril, breathing in through the empty nostril, closing and holding, and then out through the thumb nostril. Option to put your index finger on your third eye and use the other two fingers, or just use the two fingers, thumb and index finger. So, thumb, mouth closed at all times. Thumb to nostril, inhale. Hold and close. Exhale through the thumb nostril. So we're just breathing through the nostrils. Inhale through the thumb nostril. Hold and close. Exhale. And as you exhale, just let go deep into the pose. Inhale. Hold and close. Exhale. And keep your mouth shut at all times. And again, work with your breath. Keep it going. We inhale so we can get no more energy in. We close and we hold. And then we exhale through the alternate nostril. Do a few more on our own. Keep it going. This is really good for the lungs. Really fill the lungs with energy. Let's think as we inhale positivity, so breathe in positive energy. Hold that positive energy and then breathe out negativity. Let's do two more on our own. And just rest your hands lightly on your knees. Mobilize your neck. Now bring your thumb to your index finger, close your eyes, lower your gaze, palms to the sky. It's an awakening, it's a morning awakening. Let's bring the breath back to normal. Inhale. Chest rises, shoulders melt. And as you exhale through the mouth, just let go. And again, inhale. Do two more. One more. Bringing positivity into all the cells in the body. Let go. Bring your hands to your heart center. Mobilize your neck. Let's inhale positivity up to the sky. Exhale negative thoughts. And again, breathe in that love, that light, that joy, that happiness. Let go of negativity. Just let it go. Inhale loving kindness and the good deed for the day. And exhale negativity. Let's try and find something that we can do good every day to help somebody. Maybe very small to us. It makes a big difference to them. Let's see if we can do that today. Wonderful. Bring your hands to your heart space, and by your actions, let's only do good deeds. If everyone did this in the world, it'd be a better place. Now bring your hands to your lips. By our words, let's only say kind things. Something that's going to upbuild someone today and make them feel good. And then bring your hands to your forehead, your third eye, and let's have only kind thoughts, kind actions. So it all starts at the mind. Let that kindness radiate out today to others. From the love and the light that shines within me to you, until I'm able to guide you through your practice again. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much